Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. If you're new here, thank you for clicking onto this video. You should go down right now and subscribe, because if you clicked on this video, you're probably are here for some tea. My next video might be another story time, and obviously it will include some receipts. Side note, like, to all the YouTubers that make story times that do not include receipts, like, we're not that dumb. Receipts or So this story happened recently. I'm still in the same class and I'm still with the same group that I'm making the story about, so it's probably not a good decision to do that, but I'll explain myself. I am a student at a university and I'm studying pre-law, political science, and international relations. So I'm taking a lot of classes that are about politics.
And the class this specific story about is talks about wars and how politics relate into wars. Anyways.
Nerd. In this class we have a war project. Basically we choose a war, and whoever chose the same war, we are in a big group and we make a project about that war. Our teacher sent an email that contained a list of wars that we would be interested in doing the project about. It was like 6 wars, and I just chose the Syrian Civil War because I am Middle Eastern, and I was like, might as well choose something that I'm familiar with and it recently happened. So our teacher made it obvious that we really need to communicate and talk to each other on the discussion board to get participation points. And I take my points seriously because I'm trying to apply for law school, so I really want to get a good grade in the class, and if someone is playing with my grade or doesn't allow me to get a good grade, I'm gonna be mad. So basically I was just posting on this discussion on my own. Like, I was literally the only person posting on this discussion, and like I didn't even know what to say. Like, I would be saying like, hey guys, I was thinking that we should do this for our project, or I was thinking that we should do this. Nobody was answering, nobody would look at the discussion, and I would just be like feeling stupid because I'm the only one posting on this discussion. And our due date for the first presentation was coming up, so I'm like, y'all, we need to talk, like, because our due date is coming up and I don't even know how we're gonna do this, because the presentation is supposed to be a full video of all of us giving the presentation. So 2 days before the presentation was due, another person from the group posted up in the discussion forum saying that, hey, send me your numbers, we can all do a group meet and we can all talk on there. Which is weird because our teacher made the discussion so he could be able to look at what we're talking about and be involved in it. So for the person to just say, hey, let's all give our numbers out and do a group meet. So everyone gave our numbers out on the discussion, and we were just waiting for that person to add us in the group, and we waited and we waited and we waited until the day of the presentation. I waited. I don't know what other people were doing, but I was just waiting and I was getting anxious, and I'm like, oh my god, we're not gonna be able to finish this on time. And we missed the first deadline of the presentation. I literally texted a girl from that discussion and I was like, hey, did anyone add you in a group? Because maybe I wasn't added in a group and everyone was just doing the project without me. And she said, no, nobody has added her. And I was like, oh my god, we are not gonna have time to do anything. Finally, we all get added into the group chat of the group me. The group chat, let me just see. I don't think anything was like important in the group chat, but later on when we were added in the group chat, everyone was like not saying anything still. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? Y'all taking this seriously? So basically I was like, hey, is our project due yesterday? And that's when everyone's like, oh my gosh, I think it was due yesterday. And I'm like, yep, it was due yesterday. And y'all didn't do anything.
Stupid bitch.
Including me. Well, that's why I felt stupid, because I'm like, I didn't do anything, even though like I didn't let the teacher know, and I should have let the teacher know. If we were like, we need to get this going and we need to do this by, the project was due, let's say Tuesday. We got added into the group on Wednesday and we were like, let's get this by tomorrow. So after that, I felt a little bit better because we were doing what we were supposed to do, and we set a time where everyone was available to get on video and make our Google Doc. We also had to post a Google Doc. Anyway, so now is the part where you get all the screenshots. When everyone was working on their Google Doc slides, and I could see, because I invited everyone into the slides so I could see what everyone is doing, and basically everyone just made their own slides except for one person. When you get invited into a Google Doc presentation, everyone that gets invited, it says anonymous, but since I invited the people, I could see who they are. So one person thought that I didn't know who they were, but like obviously their name is there. After everyone has been invited to the Google slide, I'm just looking through the slides trying to see what everyone's writing about. I'm like, oh yeah, he's writing about what he's supposed to be. And I go to one slide and I see the P word, P-U-S-S-Y, just on a slide. And I'm like, what? Why is this there? And whose slide is that? He was just jumping from one slide to another, deleting stuff. He was deleting things that people were writing. He was adding really nasty, disgusting pictures on another people's slides. And he was also writing really inappropriate things on like other people's slides. And he went to my slide and he deleted all the information that I wrote. So I had to rewrite it. Pictures of like nasty feet and like, ugh! He was putting like so many weird pictures and just deleting them, and other people were like writing like, hey, whoever you are, like just stop doing this because this is gross. He went to another girl's slide and he like put like really inappropriate thing that I was like so frantic, like I was just following him because I could see where he's looking at and I could see which slide he's on. So I was just like, I had for like an hour, I was literally just like so anxious. The whole time I was just following him from one slide to another because I didn't want him to put like something really bad to make it to the end of the presentation for everyone in the class to see or for our teacher to see, because obviously I don't want to get in trouble. That's an F right there. After a whole hour of messing around, deleting other people's stuff, adding like inappropriate things on other people's slides, he started to work on his slide finally. So like I said, we were working on the Syrian civil war, and one of the topics we're talking about refugees. This guy didn't know how to spell refugees. He didn't know how to spell refugees. He had to go to other people's slides, copy the freaking word, and go back and paste it.
And he's in college.
At some point, he just gave up and went to another person's slide and copied the whole sentence from their slide. I was just glad that he finished his part and what he was supposed to do by the time we got to video chat and film the video portion of the presentation. So when we got to video chat, he was just acting normal. Like he was just a normal dude. He was just a normal dude. And he knew I was looking at the things that he was writing, and he was just normal. So after I got all the pictures, I was thinking about emailing my teacher and telling him like, hey, this is kind of really disrespectful, like I don't want to be in this group anymore. But at the same time, I didn't want to be like, I don't know how to say it, but at the same time I didn't want to be changed to a different group because I didn't want to talk and research a whole different war that I don't know anything about. So yeah, I just didn't email my teacher. We still haven't gotten the grade for this presentation, but next week we have another presentation, which is why I'm making this video right now, because that just reminded me that I have to deal with that again. I decided to make this video right now because I know a lot of people are transitioning from face-to-face to online classes, and I bet it's gonna happen to a lot of people because group projects are just so annoying. Like, you might be responsible, but you can't expect the other person to be as responsible as you. And other people don't care about the grades. Some people just be paying tuition and not going to class, not caring about the grade, and just failing classes. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching this whole thing and watching me ramble on and on and on about something that you probably don't care about. And yeah, if you like this video, I might do another story time that's actually really crazy and I have a lot of receipts for. So subscribe. Bye!